we start homeschool, our first year of homeschool. My goal is to get my life together. Like, really? Grabbed a garbage bag. Time to talk about something so exciting. We just did our first lesson of the day. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited about this week's video. We're gonna be tackling a lot today specifically. Today is Saturday. We start homeschool, our first year of homeschool, on Monday. My son is with my mom. He will be gone all day, so I just have my littlest here with me today. She's currently napping. I don't know how much longer she'll be napping, but tackling the house will be a little bit easier with just one kid instead of two. My goal is to get my life together, to get this house in order, to give everything a home. So here are a couple of the things that we're gonna be tackling today. Number one, we are going to minimalize my toddler's bedroom. A big thing that I also need to do is organize the linen closet, which is also going to be our homeschool closet in the meantime. I have an armoire that I talked about months ago that I still have not finished, but that's where I'll keep our homeschool supply in the future. But right now it's in the linen closet, and right now our linen closet's just not very organized. We're also gonna take advantage and do a toy rotation that is very much needed. The last time I did a toy rotation was about 2 weeks ago, so it's time. I'm also gonna finish up the laundry because the laundry is piling up. I got clean clothes and a ton of dirty clothes that still need to be washed. Last thing I'm doing is wiping down these sliders, because these sliders in front of me can just never stay clean. It's mainly because of our dog outside always rubbing his jowls up against the sliders. And that's pretty much it. And I think maybe later I will walk you guys through the curriculum that I chose, and I guess my goals for this homeschooling year. My son is still in preschool. It's his last year of preschool, and so there's no big pressure on me, which is really nice. And so anyways, I'll get to that later. Josie's crying, she's awake. I'm gonna go get her. Let's do this. First thing I'm gonna do is tackle the easiest thing on the list, and that's just wiping down these sliders. You can't really like see very much like how many prints there are. Maybe you can. It can get pretty crazy if I don't do this at least once a week, but it's the easiest thing on the list. Okay, that was real easy. Now that Josie's awake though, I'm gonna take advantage and tackle the linen closet because it's like right in front of her room. I'll show you. It's really hard for me to grab things in this closet when the kids' rooms are right here because it squeaks. It doesn't sound super loud because obviously I'm making a ton of noise, but like when they're sleeping, this is pretty loud. But this is what the closet looks like right now. It's not terrible. I've come in here a couple of times. Look, oh my gosh. Look at the accumulation of books. And I've gone through all our books, and these are books that we're still keeping. Yeah, it's a little out of hand. Okay, and so because this is gonna be our homeschool closet for now, or just where we keep our materials, also things that like I used to supplement, like more educational, like toys or activities, I'm keeping in here. I used to keep them in Josie's closet, and then I realized when I wanted to just quickly take them out of there, it was just too much because they were in bins, they weren't easily accessible. We're gonna just like start pulling things out of here basically, just to make it easy. Start pulling things out of here, get rid of things that we don't need, that no longer serves us, and I think from there it'll get a little bit easier. That stuff can stay there. Like really, we have bath bombs and a random vase. All the vases are just gonna go out down at the bottom. We got like so many random pillows. Like why? Like why do we need all these pillows that don't even like match? This is my life, guys. I just have random art supplies everywhere. That's hilarious. These extra magnet tiles were part of Lucas's birthday gifts and I couldn't find them. I just found them. Grabbed a garbage bag in case we have anything that I want to donate or throw away. This closet is like a catch-all. It's like there's not even one specific purpose. There's just like everything is in here. I'm gonna get started with the books and putting the books, giving them a home. I'm wearing Josie. This has been quite the experience. She's teething. She only napped an hour. Yep, that was not good. She usually takes like, we did it. It's not perfect by any means. I had to do it in a rush. I'm sweating. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. This is just how it's gonna be for the meantime. Hopefully it works. I tried to make the things that I think I'm gonna use the most as easily accessible as possible, but out of Lucas's reach. Okay, this is what the closet looks like now. So we got curriculum here. We have what's gonna be my daily basket for homeschool here. All other things I'll use to supplement here, including these. Easy for me to grab. I got all these extra little things, push pins. And over here, we just have a ton of extra pillows that I don't know where I'm gonna put. We have garbage, some books I'm gonna donate, and then party stuff. So like, we have a party bin in the garage that I need to put all these extra gift bags and like table things. You guys see my pile of laundry right there, it's beautiful. Quietly. Josie's wall. She's like on the other side of this wall. I feel like I was a little too optimistic today as far as all the things I want to do, because all the things I want to do are really big projects and that closet took it out of me. So we'll see how far we get into Lucas's room. I have this basket. This basket's supposed to be for just little stuffed animals, and we got little random pieces of toys, clothes, more clothes. Like, it's just a dumping ground now. So I'm gonna go through this. He has a couple things on his bed. I gotta make his bed. I washed his sheets, and then that's all I'm gonna do for his room, because I also want to like relax while I have a chance type of thing. So let's see how much we can get done. And like, I'm gonna put a timer for myself. I want to do like maybe 20 minutes. 20-minute timer starting now.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Okay, I'm done with 6 minutes to spare. This is the end result. Keeping it minimal. Got 2 things on the top of his dresser. He used to have all those vintage thrifted trucks, but I still need to find something to display them with. Got his nugget couch, all of the stuffed animals that he actually uses and sleeps with. And his bed is just very simple, nothing much on the nightstand. Cleared this out. Now the closet is another thing on its own. I feel like I am constantly purging our home. Done that like, I want to say at least three times this summer. And yet I still find things. And it's another reason why I haven't been going to the thrift store. Like, especially with the kids' birthdays being so close together and all the gifts that they received. That is especially why I have not gone to the thrift store, because I've found myself actually donating a lot of the things that I've even gotten from the thrift store, and I've just had no need to go. There is such a thing as overconsumption even if you're thrifting. It always feels so good though to get rid of things that we just don't need or the kids don't play with. It feels so good to know like I don't need to buy things. Okay, so we have checked off 3 out of the 5 things on our list. I am currently doing a load of laundry as we speak. That's gonna be like an all day thing. And as far as the toy rotation, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break. Time to talk about something so exciting. So if you guys have been following along for like the last month, you'll know homeschooling has heavily been on my mind and on my heart. We went to a homeschool convention in Southern California, and we have finally decided to do it. And I'm so excited to start this journey. I FaceTimed Steven last night. He's actually gonna be gone our first week of homeschool. He is traveling for work, and so he's gonna be gone all of next week. I don't know how much into it I'm gonna get into this video. Maybe I can do like a whole Q&A if you guys are interested, but because we are doing preschool, this is my son's last year of preschool, the curriculum I'm using as a tool, as a guide, it's not end all be all. And so I'm gonna go through this with you guys a little bit, show you guys what I got for this school year. I was so excited when I got this in the mail yesterday, and when I FaceTimed Steven, because he's technically gone right now too. We'll see him once on Sunday night. He's at reserves right now. He has been telling me since we got married that he has always been able to see me being a school teacher, becoming a school teacher. And I remember in the beginning of our marriage, I was like, that's so weird. What? Like that had never been a dream of mine. As time passed, I ended up getting my degree in early childhood education. And when I got this like homeschool curriculum, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so giddy. I am so excited. Like, and so it's just crazy the way God works in your life. And like, this is not at all what I had imagined for my life, but I mean that in the best way. Okay, so first things first, we got the preschool course workbook, and my goal is to do at least a lesson a day. If he wants to do more than that, we will do more. The lessons are super short. we went with the good and the beautiful. What I love about this curriculum is that it has very minimal preparation. It'll tell you as you're starting the lesson with your child what you guys will be doing for the day. So lesson 1 is literally just this one page. It also lists items to always have on hand, which is why I have this. Here I have colored pencils, I have a few regular pencils, I have expo markers, I have his scissors, a glue stick, tape. I have a glue stick and regular glue. This is what will be with us every time we do homeschool. Here we have some practice sheets that throughout the lessons, they will tell you which to pull out. Super fun. I also wanted to get this doodles and pre-writing for littles. This is the part 1. They also have another. So this workbook includes 100 sheets, which is 3 to 4 sheets per week for a normal school year. So we will do this at his own pace. Whatever, this is supposed to be fun. That's the main point, is this is supposed to be fun. We have these preschool folder activities. So again, what I said about the activities, I'm hoping that he'll have a lot of fun. They provided a ton. I'll give you guys just a little example as far as like what's in this one. This one is called Mouse House. These little like pre-cut out, I just punched them out. Little houses, it has letters, uppercase and lowercase, and a little mouse. And so for activity 1, the instructions are: without the child seeing, place the houses in the green space below, hiding the mouse behind one of the houses. Have the child point to a house and say the name of the letter, including whether it's uppercase or lowercase, and its sound. Have the child look under the house to see if the mouse is still there. Continue until the child finds the mouse. Repeat as many times as desired. And so there's 2 activities within this folder, and activity 2, it specifically says, is not used until unit 4. And the first unit has 14 lessons total. So activity 4 is definitely more advanced. So I thought this was really cool to do during some downtime or some quiet time. And another thing that I saw, this was hard for me to choose, but I went with Science for Little Hands and Hearts, the big book of science stories, The Wind and Waves. They also have like a forest one. I forgot what else. They have like 2 other ones, but I went with Wind and Waves. So here is the parent guide. This is what the parent guide looks like. Everything is laid out beautifully. There is a story time, there's a discussion, there's an optional activity. And for the story time, that is where the big book of science stories comes in. And just look how beautiful these illustrations are. I'm so excited to go through these with him. This was such a hard, but also a very easy decision for our family. Hard because of all of the fears that come along with it. I'm starting this journey off and I don't really have a community yet of other homeschooling moms, because I know if I don't have that, this can very quickly feel and become very isolating. And so all of this is something that I have been praying on, and I have so much trust. I have so much trust in the Lord, because He has worked through my life, through our lives, in so many different ways, and just has constantly surprised me with just like how much He really does care for us, how much He cares for me, how much He knows me better than I know me. And so I have so much peace knowing that. And I'm just really excited for this new journey, and I'm excited to be taking you guys along with me on this new journey. Happy Monday. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. Both the kids are obviously still sleeping. It's like 6:45. Lucas has technically been waking up around 7 or like 7 on the dot, so I may only have 15 minutes to do my makeup. I've been up since 5:30 because Stephen left to the airport this morning. I was just helping him make sure that he had everything. Maybe I'll just use my viewfinder as my mirror. I love this what is it called? Bronze Bomb. Bronze Bomb? Bronze Bomb from Merit. It is my absolute favorite. I use it literally every time I do my makeup. It does not have to be perfect. Basically just drawing on my face. But yeah, he's gonna be gone all this week and I can deal when he goes up to reserves because he's only like 2 hours away. But when he's like out of state, I get so nervous. I get a few knots in my belly. I'm not gonna lie, every time. It's not easy, especially when you're solo parenting for an entire week. I'm just thankful that it's summertime, although it's been so hot, so freaking hot outside. I feel like you can just never win. It's either too hot or it's too cold. I was just feeling a little anxious this morning. But some things that I finished up yesterday was I finished up all of the laundry, so I was able to check that off the list. And I did a toy rotation yesterday. I was way too exhausted on Saturday, and when Josie woke up from her second nap, oh my gosh, you guys, she was livid. Like, she was not happy. Poor baby was teething so incredibly hard. Nothing soothed her. I was kind of having a rough time with her before Lucas got home. So I was like, you know what, I'm done for the day basically. So I did a little mini toy rotation last night as the kids went to bed, so I'll show you guys that in a minute. But yeah, anyway, so now I'm just getting ready for the day. I had not planned on doing my makeup. I normally don't, honestly, unless I'm feeling like need to feel like myself again, need to feel a little girly, but also I'm filming, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do my makeup because I'm filming again today. It definitely helps me feel way more put together, and my makeup routine is so like simple and easy because I use all of Merit's products. By the way, this is not sponsored, but I just genuinely, like, I love that freaking brand. I love this brand. Started my makeup at 6:45 and it's 6:58. So as you can see, my makeup routine is very fast. I need to clean this mirror, but here is my outfit of the day. Just something cozy, a very cute but also comfortable outfit. I've had this skirt, you guys, for like the last 7-8 years. There have been so many times where I've almost given it away. Like when I'm doing a closet clean out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finally get rid of this skirt because I've had it for too long, and I'm like, why do I have that sort of thinking? Like, isn't that a good thing that I still wear it after all these years? I definitely cannot link it for you guys though because it's been a really long time, and I also bought it with this like matching tube top, which is really cute. It's like a nice little set. But yeah, just a bodysuit, a gingham, how do you say it, skirt, and that's it. Almost 8:30. Both of my children are awake now. Remember how I said Lucas would probably wake up at 7? He woke up at 7:15, so it was pretty close. Josie's awake now. I'm gonna give her a bottle. Lucas and I already had breakfast, and so it's now Josie's turn to have breakfast. This has already felt like such a, I feel like I've lived a whole day already because I've been up so early. guys in. We just did our first lesson of the day and it went so well. We also did the mouse house activity and oh my gosh, this was the biggest hit. This was the biggest hit. We played this like, oh my gosh, like 5 or 6 times. So fun. Also from the practice sheets that I showed you guys, we ended up gluing, or he ended up gluing these pom-poms. You can't see them because they're still drying, but it's an uppercase and lowercase a. So we've had a lot of fun. Now we're playing outside. It has been so good. Things are going so good. We had a little bit, there was a point where the kids were both whining and crying and being fussy, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna let things be how they're gonna be and not let it determine my day, which I'm glad, because this was a very good introduction to the rest of the school year. So I'm thankful right now. So anyways, I will catch you guys up later. So I'm just like obsessed. I'm obsessed with this basket. It is working wonderfully. I'm sneaking away for about 5 minutes to just catch you guys up on the week. Today's Wednesday and oh my goodness, Mama is so tired. I'm like, wait, it's only been 3 days of me solo parenting, but no, it's been like 5 or 6 days, because although Steven came home Sunday night, he was literally only here to like have dinner and go to sleep. So let me catch you guys up on this week though. We've had a pretty good week. Today is day 3 of homeschooling and we did about half of the 3rd lesson, which was totally fine. I could tell Lucas wasn't as interested because things were a little bit more repetitive, but that's why I'm so glad that I have like other things to supplement with. Like I got, oh, I don't have them right now. I got, if you guys go to, my brain can't function, For the Love of Homeschooling, this is their page. If you subscribe to their newsletter, they give you so many freebies. Today we did homeschool for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which I would say is like the longest that we've done it so far. I don't really have like a time limit or anything. I just like to do this when Josie's sleeping so that we're not interrupted. But yeah, I was really impressed with how well he was able to write his A's and D's, like really surprised. And we have been playing that mouse house game on repeat all week. Like he's loved that game, which I'm like, okay, that's totally fine with me if you want to start the day off with that or end with that. Like if you want to play that game, it's totally fine with me. And that's the beauty of it. It's like he's learning but playing at the same time and he doesn't even realize it, which has been so wonderful. And that's not to say that this has not been hard. We've had many moments where I'm like, okay, this isn't working. So just figuring out what works, what doesn't work, figuring out like when we need to take breaks, when we need to have like little wiggle parties and things like that, because he's only 4 years old and I don't expect him to like sit for an hour and a half and, you know, just do book work. So I've been making it fun. We've been dancing. I will link all of the resources that I've been using in the description, everything I can think of, because I can't think of everything right now. But I told him that after Josie wakes up, which should be in the next like 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, that we'll go to the library. And he likes to play some computer games on there. Good way to pass the time because it's been so hot outside. And then yeah, and then we'll just come home, have some lunch, and it's always the hours between 3 to 6 o'clock that I struggle with the most. Like I'm so good in the morning with them, and then even like 6 o'clock, so I'm like, okay, we're wrapping up the day, you know, we're gonna take baths, we're gonna have dinner, we're gonna read some books, go to bed. But it's the 3 to 6 o'clock hours, those 3 hours where I am just like so mentally exhausted. I'm physically too. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. And it's really hard when either the kids don't nap or struggling to nap or their naps don't overlap. And so it's like I'm trying to find what I can do for myself to like reset a little bit. So just figuring out what's gonna work for us and what's not gonna work for us in this new journey, in this new chapter of our lives. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be like sharing this all with you guys. And yeah, anyways, I don't want to make this vlog any longer than it has to be, already is. I'm sure it's like a 30-minute vlog. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget, if you do enjoy my videos, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. It genuinely helps my channel out so much. And so thank you guys again for watching today's video. I love you guys like always, and we'll see you in the next one.